Okay, sorry about that. Computer crashed. We're back. We're back, everyone. Okay, everyone, we're back. Hopefully things are running smoothly again. Computer just crashed. And now you guys get to relish in how long it takes to even start up the game, so this will be a fun one. First things first, I know you guys are looking at a black screen. Let me get this XCOM thing launched. Make sure Steam is running. Oh, hold up. Gotta make sure Steam is running. Seems like I came at just the right time. That's right, just the perfect time to watch the stream crash. Don't worry, we'll be right back. Just give me 1 second here. Gotta make sure Steam is running. XCOM launcher.exe, run as admin. Okay, let me make it so that you guys aren't just staring at a black screen, so it'll be a bit more fun for you guys. Where's that button? Is it screen 1? Yes, there we go, screen 1. How many rookies are left to promote? We already promoted everyone, so we're just going through their perk trees right now. Let me just make sure everything is functional. Why is my thing not running? Hello, alternative mod launcher? Can you run, please? Don't make me launch you a second time. I'll do it. It says another instance is already running, but I don't see it on my taskbar though. Is it time for YouTube playables? Oh man, I remember we did YouTube playables in the past. I completely forgot about that. We should probably do that. Well, here we go. Okay, so here's our mod list. If you guys are curious how I'm running everything, this is literally everything. All of this. This is my entire mod list. It's an absolute mess. Alright, and now we're gonna sit here for the next 10 minutes waiting for everything to run. Don't worry, it'll look like it's breaking, but this is actually what it takes to run the entire thing. And so, during this time, let's look up some YouTube playables. Let's go play some of that. Are there any playables that we can do? Let's see. Oh, let's play Tall Man Run. What? You have to sign in to play this game? What is this? What is this nonsense? Okay. Here you guys go. Here's some YouTube playable action. Oh man, there we go, guys. Wait, well, wow. You became big. Oh, no! I lost everything. I'm no longer big. This audio is way too loud. I'm gonna mute this. No, I'm no longer big. I don't think I can kill the guy now. Here. This is so loud. Can we like make this quieter? Yeah, we're just gonna make this no audio. The running gate game is real. Yeah, you know those like phone ads where they're like, check out this really cool game, but it's never actually that gameplay. This is that gameplay right there. Let's make him extra tall. Oh no, I can't fit. I fit. Okay. No, I can't get past this though. Do you think that's enough size to actually get to that guy? Oh no, we're losing so much size so quickly. No, we were so close, guys. And if you guys are wondering, the game is loading. I see it on my taskbar. It's just gonna take a long time. I'm surprised it took this long for my game to actually crash. I thought we were going to have a crash much earlier in today's stream, actually. Oh my gosh, there's no way we failed to get the guy this time. Check it out, guys. We're going to beat the shit out of him. Oh, he's so dead. He's so dead. Oh man, kick him in the face. He died. Oh man. Now that was rough for him. Pretty good though. Pretty good. Pretty good. Make sure I don't get the red arrows. The red arrows are like, no, I got a red arrow. Yeah, you gotta get like the green ones. The green ones are the ones that actually make you big. The red ones like make you skinny. There we go. This is a game that teaches us that obesity and overeating is good. Because sometimes it doesn't make you go wider. Sometimes it makes you go taller, apparently. I don't think he's making it this time. Is he? Oh, no, he is. Oh, look at that guy. Oof. Right in the brains. Imagine if this becomes a real minigame in the next Mario Party game. You know, this could be something that would be in a Mario Party game. It'd look very different, of course, but I could see it. Did you guys know that there's like a water level to this? I don't know why there's a water... Oh, I have to pick. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Wait, did I just take both of those? I think I just accidentally took both of those. That guy looks like a gorilla because his arms are so wide. Oh, he made it! Skinny kick. Yeah. Now I know you guys are very excited about this game, more so than XCOM. And so we're just never going to play XCOM ever again, apparently. We're just going to play this game forever. Minus 15 is better than minus 50. Although I am incredibly skinny now. Can I get skinnier? Divided by 1. Wait, divided by 1 just means nothing, right? Yeah, it just means nothing. What the heck? Ah, oh, man, there's no way we have enough to kick the guy. We're gonna die here. Oh, here comes XCOM. Is it running yet? Come back when you're actually running XCOM. It's okay. This is peak gameplay right here. 3 times or 150. I don't know what the flat number this is. Let's go with 150. Oh, here's XCOM. Alright, once we win this round, we'll go play XCOM. Oh god, it's so loud, my ears. Okay, we'll start the loading and then we'll switch back to that thing. That's what we'll do. There we go. Okay, what happened last time? Oh man, it didn't save. Okay, so we have to reload from here. And this is why I don't play with Iron Man on, because could you imagine that just deleted all of our progress back then? That would have sucked. Let's make him shorter. We got a short king going on here. There's no way he's making it. No. I don't think there was... I think sometimes with these levels, there's just not enough stuff to actually reach the end. They try to trick you into thinking there is, but a lot of times... What are these robots? Oh no, he hit me! I think you like lose height if you get hit by the robots. Oh man, what are these robots? The entire premise for this game just makes no sense at all. It's so surreal. Like you're in this like cloud heaven place, but everything's blocky and there's this one guy down there that's just minding his own business, and your goal is to become as fat as possible so that the jumpy thingies don't like impede you. I just don't actually know what the entire premise of this thing is. Alright, we're just going to go home with the squad.
Sure thing. Yeah, whatever.
I believe the RNG should be about the same, so we should still have the exact same promotions, if I'm not mistaken.
Get it out of here.
But will he be able to beat up the guy, though? That's the real question. Oh, he was 1.2 short. Just listening to the narration of the game is way better without any gameplay. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it. What the heck? I thought I had it set so that... Oh, I see it. The screen has to be above the game capture on the thingy, I think. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Yeah, sorry about that. I know you guys were deprived of this amazing gameplay here. Oh my gosh, my guy's so tall. Oh, we can get him to be so tall with this. Wait, this is the tallest guy I've ever had. No, don't make me make him shorter. He's the skinniest guy ever. Will he make it? Place your bets, chat. Oh, he's losing so much height. He made it. How does he not break his spine from the impact of that kick? I have no clue, but we're done with that game now.
Impressive work.
Imagine if the rookie promotions are different and we have another 120 minutes of soldier planning. You never know, that could happen. I'm pretty sure it should be the same for everyone though, with the way how everything's seated. I'm pretty sure it's the same. We'll see. Okay, first, promotion for Bobo. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Okay, thank God. Okay, we do get all the stuff. Blade Dancer. Is his perks different, though? The perks are different, so we're gonna have to replan their perks, unfortunately. But we do get, like, all the same stuff as before. Fusilier. Demolitionist. I'm gonna do the Shredder, I think. And finally, we got It's Easy over here with the Hell Knight. Okay, this time, let's make sure we save real quick. Just so our soldiers are set in stone. Okay, so Blade Dancer guy. He's no longer going to get the stealth stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. Plus 10 aim and mobility while concealed. Scrounger. Ooh, enemies dropping extra loot is always good.
I don't blame Shen for wanting to keep
Cat's meow.
But at this point,
bonus to hit and crit with your psionic blades. Wait, is his blades not psionic? So these are regular blades, apparently. They're not psionic. Which blades would be psionic, then? Got a lightning fang. Recharge, lightning slash. I don't know what would be considered psionic. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the stealth stuff anymore, but this just gives me an excuse to try out the poison stuff. So let's try out the poison stuff. Alright, there we go. Just straight down the middle, I think. I wonder if Blitz Kicks inflicts poison stuff. That'd be kind of interesting if it did. And then we can take killing an enemy with your primary weapon reduces the cooldown of all abilities by 1. Most of his stuff won't kill, but inflict DOT that eventually kills. So I don't think that's actually that useful. Well, lightning slash is useful. Wait, he has 2 lightning slashes. How does that work? Do they both share the same cooldown? How would that work if I learned this lightning slash? Zenthal is messed up. If I learn both of these, does that give me 2 lightning slashes? Or is it just 1 big lightning slash with cooldown? I assume nothing happens. Yeah, me too. We could take it for like science, of course. Steadfast means we don't have to put on a mind shield. Nothing else here really matters too much. He is only average combat intelligence, so this is kind of a fair amount. In fact, that might be too much. We might have to take off like one of these. Maybe something like this, Scrounger and Lightning Fang. That should be good. Good. Cocoloid over here. What are you gonna do now? You have cool under pressure. Is there like Overwatch stuff? Oh, I'm sad. We missed out on the stuff that you could have had. You still get Conceal, so you don't have Phantom, but you do get Conceal. And then we'll just do the Slaughterhouse thing from before. Basically an ambusher build. You do actually get Shadow Strike. That actually might make it better. No, it's already a guaranteed hit and crit on the target. Shadow Strike doesn't help at all. I think. It gives the accuracy. It's like guaranteed to hit already, right? Fire a shot that is guaranteed to hit and crit a track target. You're marking everything and then you're shooting everything next round. Yeah, this is like completely pointless Shadow Strike. It's okay, we need it to be nerfed. We couldn't have the power of both Phantom as well as Conceal. It just wouldn't have been fair to the AI. The AI actually save scummed on us because we're just too powerful. Deadeye or Grapple, Shredder, Steady Hands, and Long Watch or Aim. One of those two. I don't know which one. Alright, there we go. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit faster so we can get in a few more missions. We were looking at the Demolitionist. Yes. Stealth is overrated, to be honest. I've done some full stealth builds. They can be really fun. It's very thematic too. If you have like an entire team that can just mind control the enemies from stealth or just finish missions in stealth, it's really funny. I like it a lot. Open fire, heavy ordnance, jingoistic, center mass, needle arsenal, shadow step. Salvo, run and gun. First of all, let's see which weapon we would want to use. So you get both grenade launcher and rocket launcher. Can you carry an SMG for mobility? You can, if we want mobility. So this person's accuracy is naturally low, so I will probably not do anything involving accuracy. We will do more things involving rockets. Now, Grenadier gives this unit a grenade slot. I feel like because of this free grenade slot, we probably want to lean towards grenade launcher. But I don't know what Blast Off does. It sounds really cool. Blast Off with the rocket launcher equipped does sound pretty neat, and I kind of want to try that. Needle Arsenal. All of your weapons will not destroy loot when they kill enemies and deal 1 bonus damage to unarmored enemies. All weapons and attacks are affected, be it fire grenades or even rockets from both launchers. All weapons and attacks are affected, be it fire grenades. So I deal bonus 1 damage with fire ticks? That sounds really good, actually. Salvo, run and gun, shredder. Salvo lets us rocket or grenade twice. Run and gun lets us run and gun and then grenade or rocket, which isn't quite necessary if you're using a grenade launcher. You definitely probably want this if you're taking the grenades, and maybe this if you're taking the rockets, although probably just this overall. If you get a kill, you usually don't necessarily get kills with grenades and rockets. You usually use it to expose the enemies and a shooter kills them. There is Biggest Booms, which powers up your rockets and grenades. Grants a combat engineer ability when equipped with a grenade launcher, or fire in the hole ability when equipped with a rocket launcher. Okay. Combat engineer is not bad. Being able to destroy cover reliably is very, very helpful. Increased AoE. Bring them on. Bring them on combos with Biggest Booms. That should be fun. Soften up enemies at full HP or rockets. The radius of your grenades and rockets is increased by 2, and the radius of your breach and collateral damage abilities are increased by 1. Heavy hitter for +2 damage, or iron rations. 1 bonus use on all of your grenades and equipped rockets. Also get 1 extra frag grenade in addition. You know what? Just having a bunch of grenades sounds like fun. I think we just do a bunch of grenade strats. Yeah, I think we just do the bunch of grenade strats. Can also go rocket launchers. Let's see, what would the rocket launcher build look like? Granted a grenade slot as well as a heavy weapon slot. You could do flamethrowers with this. Flamethrower heavy weapon with run and gun and shadow step is actually quite interesting in its own way. Heavy weapon gains a bonus use. You don't get perks like Incinerator and Quick Burn though, unlike the technical, so this would just be like a slightly worse version of the technical but with run and gun. Could also just go straight rockets. I feel like a lot of times with these types of demolition build units, it's basically just a rematching of the random perks that all already exist. I like this one though, because you just get so many grenades that you just never run out. It's actually quite interesting. Hidden reserves. It's not like this guy has any cooldown based perks, right? I don't think so. Lightfoot is just always good. I might just take that. This guy's weird. He gets Sentinel and Rapid Reaction. That would have been really cool on like any other unit than a Grenadier. Whenever you get a critical hit, your target and other enemies... Wait, does that work with the Biggest Booms? Alright, that's our build. Panic Grenades. Alright, that's our build. Panic Grenades. It's gonna cost 60 points to build, which isn't too bad actually. But Panic Grenades ought to be very fun. So that's your build right there. Are you gonna use those grenades? Yes, we're gonna do probably a grenade build, I think. Alright, what's this guy all about? Combination of shotgun sword and devastating acid attacks. Curious about this. Acid Slug. A special shotgun attack that negates long-range penalties, shreds 2 armor, and applies acid burning for 1 turn. A dashing melee attack that shreds 2 armor and applies acid burning. Wow, there's a lot of shredding, and this is actually pretty great for a unit. Anything that just comes with shredding is automatically good. Reduce aim penalties from cover by half. Does not apply to reaction fire. Grants the fastball perk. Also gives you 3 free acid grenades? What? Keen Edge, that's always good. Bonus damage and ignoring armor. I think with this unit, we don't care if the sword doesn't do enough damage because its main purpose is to apply acid. So I'm fine with that. Cone attack with the shotgun that applies acid to all enemies hit. 3-turn cooldown. Compared to trench gun, it has longer range but smaller with cone, as well as bypasses some cover that trench gun does not. Interesting. Salt in the Wound, I think this is just going to be key for a perk, for a set of perks that involves acid. Applies to all sources of damage caused by you. Damage bonus will not stack if the target is suffering from multiple effects. So just a +1 damage bonus. This does include, I believe, the acid ticks, so this will be interesting regardless. +2 bonus damage on attacks against targets that have full HP. Total combat. Okay, I see it now. Using the fastball perk, which is a free throw of the grenade, along with total combat, you can just lob acid grenades like crazy. This could be quite interesting. You can also use whirlwind if you want to be able to chop and run back to safety. That's also a fine option. I think I would take either of those two. A special shotgun attack that negates long-range penalties shreds 3 armor and applies acid. So just a slight upgrade over acid slug. I would rather invest in something that does a bit more though. Once per turn, gain an additional action after taking a standard shot at an enemy suffering from bleeding, poison, burning, or acid. Upgrades acid slash and acid fang to shred an additional 1 point of armor, rupture for 1, and apply a stronger acid burn. I like that. Shotgun finesse, extra movement, that's actually really good. Lightning reflexes, untouchable. This guy's unlikely to, or not unlikely, but often won't score his own kills. The acid will score the kills. And if that's the case, technically one of these two would be better. Lightning reflexes is great for melee units. A lot of the stuff in this game will have perks that counterattack when you get within close quarters, so this is kind of a mandatory thing almost. After killing an enemy, once again, you're possibly not killing enemies without using your acid. Run and gun and disabling slash. Charge at a target and slash at them with their melee weapon, stunning them for 2 actions, 1 turn cooldown. This is incredibly good for damage over time builds because, you know, you're doing damage over time, and the weakness with these types of builds is that the enemies get to act. Now you have a way to make sure the enemies don't get to act. There we go. A cone attack with a shotgun that applies acid to all enemies hit, 4 turn cooldown. Compared to Street Sweeper, it has longer range but smaller with cone, as well as bypasses some cover that Street Sweeper does not. Oh, sorry about that, I'm yawning right now. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm feeling a bit tired. Let's try to get at least 2 missions in. 2 or 3 more missions in before we end the stream. Caustic Whirlwind, Lethal. I kind of like this since we're doing a lot of the bleed stuff, I think. Oh wait, this increases damage from burning, poison, or acid caused by attacks. I like that a little bit more than Caustic Whirlwind now. Melee attack the first enemy that moves within your line of sight with 1 AP move distance. So this is Overwatch with the sword. You get to blue move up to an enemy, chop them when they enter your range, and then just run back to your starting point. Activate to guard the next incoming attack, reducing its effectiveness. Can be used multiple times to guard against multiple attacks. Can be used with move only actions. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be taking that. Ranged attacks gain 2 armor piercing and 15 aim. Lightfoot. I'd probably just take a bunch of movement stuff. Bonus damage on your primary weapon. We're not really using our shotgun a lot, and this guy's not the most intelligent. So we'd probably just take Lightfoot. Maybe we'll stuff in parkour, and we've got ourselves a pretty fun acid-inflicting swordsman. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. There we go, that's Nyan's build. Who's next? Who's next? It's easy. You're next. What's this guy do? Hell Knight. These descriptions are so edgy. I feel like these are the type of descriptions I'd write for a for my imaginary build or units or classes for video games when I was like in middle school or high school. Let's read these. Slugshot. That's a classic. Soulfire Fortress. Shotgun psychic guy with a shield. Interesting. Using a psionic ability reloads 1 ammo. Marauder, Transposition, Soul Steal. More acid applications. Time Shift. Transposition stuns enemies when swapping positions with them. Using One for All will grant a non-movement action. Implacable if we're going for kills. Evil Gaze, Psychic. Summon the evil that lurks in the shadows, deals acid damage, and panics the target. Huh. Inflicts panic. What's the percentage chance? Uses a mental attack roll, but mental immunity will not protect against it. Oh wow, interesting. It's resistance. Or it pierces resistances. This makes it very easy to hit robotic foes, which typically have extremely low will. Weird. You can evil gaze a robot. That is weird. Gain might when struck. What is might? Might grants 30% increased damage, expending 1 might stack per attack. Can only trigger once per ability, even if the Hell Knight is struck multiple times. Interesting. We're not planning on getting hit unless we do like unless we do some sort of tank build. Wait, do you have the weather mod? I don't know if I have a weather mod, but I have a mod that has maps with snow on it. Does that count? Explosive shot. Fires a shot that explodes, damaging all. Okay, so just an explosive attack. Once per turn, killing an enemy reduces all your ability cooldowns by 1 turn. That could be useful. Kinesis. When targeted by enemy fire, automatically retaliate with a powerful blast of hellfire once per turn. These descriptions are crazy. Hit and run. Phase walk. I like the repositioning abilities. I might take this guy with phase walk and transposition and stuff with time shift. Shield on the Hell Knight reduce damage taken. How much? I see. So if you have 2 shield, then you reduce damage by 1. Ah, that is actually quite interesting. Kinesis. Project a beam of pure fire across the battlefield, damaging and burning every target it passes. This is so good. Isn't that just like auto pick? Launch an electrical sphere that explodes on impact, damaging and shocking everything in the targeted area. Does more damage to robotic or cybernetic targets. Summons meteors of psionic energy to deal damage to enemies around you in a 5-tile radius and destroy their cover. Oh, you could do something cheeky, like phase walk into the middle of a group of enemies and soulstorm. Overbearing superiority. This sounds like a warlock perk. Gains 10 crit chance with your shotgun. Whenever you get a critical hit with your shotgun, your actions are refunded?
Uniform isn't bad considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
This would be a must pick if we had like aggression or something, but we don't have a way to guarantee crits, unfortunately. Launch an explosive ball of fire, damaging and igniting everything in the targeted area. Alright, fire is OP. I'd probably pick that if the last one isn't great. When at full health, deal more and take less damage depending on armor tech. So assuming we have max armor, then we take 3 less damage and we deal 3 more damage. Oops. And combine that with the shield's hardening, you can get a soldier that can resist a lot of damage. Interesting. Alright, let's read our extra perks and then we'll decide on what we're going to do with that. We do come with impact compensation. That's a very classic thing to have. Close encounters, scar tissue. Whenever the Hell Knight takes damage, gain a minor barrier. Is that just like a 1 shield, 1 HP shield? I have no idea. Disoriented and stunned for 1 action. Interesting. 35% less damage from attacks within 5 tiles. Cremation. Condemn an undead with a fiery explosion. Beware of collateral damage. Repair 1 shredded armor at the start of each turn. You know, this is actually a really cool tank build just because of unwavering and all that other fun stuff. If I had aggression, I would take this 100%. But we don't have any other crit perks, unfortunately, so we either take Fireball or we try doing the tank build. Tank builds are kind of hit or miss. I don't know how this one will go because it has a whole bunch of properties that I've never really seen. And it's one of those shield tanks. I know the Templar was pretty OP with shielding. I don't know how this one will be, but let's find out. Maybe we'll do some sort of transpositioning shield tank build thing. He's immune to fire, poison, acid, and stuff, so that in itself lends to him being a pretty good soldier, probably, in that regard. I do want to do this stunning transposition thing. Like, could you imagine putting a boss unit into the middle of your team, but keeping him stunned so that you could just kill everything else in the enemy team and then kill him next round when you get the chance? I kind of like that. What's the cooldown on Phase Walk? 2-turn cooldown. I think we might try the tank build. Sure, I guess we try the tank build. And we should probably take soul steals because having a way to replenish HP is kind of important for a tank, I think. Something like that. Scar tissue will give you minor barrier. He does kind of have low intelligence, so we might not actually even be able to run everything. Do you have any alien units yet? Yes, we have a Viper, actually. Overbearing superiority straight up is a warlock perk you can learn. Okay, so I wasn't wrong about that. It definitely sounded like something that he would have. The issue is that we can't learn much stuff. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't go tank. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take like cremation, maybe like a bit of armor shred recovery. I'm gonna give you the fireball, gonna give you soul storm, phase walk, and we're gonna give you all of this. You'll have like this fun teleporting build, maybe evil gaze because it's unique. Hellish rebuke, dervish. Gonna take dervish, so if you manage to kill something, then you'll get your phase walk back faster, or your transposition. And this will expose enemies once you teleport into them and blow them up. Or you could take Searing Lance for the burn if we just want to burn things. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, what's next? The Aspirant. Let's take a look at the Aspirant. Hello, game? There we go. Oh, okay, we already did this guy. Never mind. Did we do everything else already? No, we haven't done the ninja. Alright, let's see what the ninja does. Ninja excels with bladed combat either with their sword or throwing knives. They're able to pick off enemies with throwing knives, scout ahead, and provide information or slice apart enemies. Okay. / shadow. Oh, it's a shadow-based unit. Okay, so it's not like the shinobi. It's shadow-based. Knife juggler. Ooh. Blade master, shadow, and assassin. Okay, let's take a look. Blade master. Tracking. Eat this. So tracking is basically the Reaper's Danker vision. Blade master is just bonus damage on swords. This is bonus accuracy on attacks against adjacent targets. The bonus decreases with range to a maximum of 6 tiles. Combatives is counter-attacking melee enemies like berserkers and mutons. We should definitely have at least one unit with that, and it might be this guy. Throw a knife that causes the target to be maimed. Cutthroat. Fade. Knife encounters. Once per turn, gain... Oh, is this the, you don't have that Reaper perk that does a bunch of, crit damage stacking. Gain a bonus action after throwing a knife at an enemy within 5 tiles, so throwing knives at people from close range will give us 2 throws. Whirlwind allows us to get to safety after a chop. Killing things lowers their cooldown. Grants a movement only action after throwing a knife. This can only happen multiple times. This can happen multiple times in a turn. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Like, imagine you move up, throw a knife, move up, throw a knife. Neat. Lightning reflexes. Concentration is required if you want to be able to deal damage to the chosen. Swift throw is free action. Slice and dice. That is a double sword slash. Untouchable means you can't be hurt if you kill something. Shadow strike is quite interesting actually if we can set up some sort of stealth build. And we do have shadow, interesting. Burial blade, quick feet. Refunds 1 action point when you are revealed from concealment via your own action. It is not mere movement. When you get a kill with a throwing knife, reduce shadow cooldown by 1 and gain the stackable 20 aim buff. So if you want to stay in stealth forever, then you would use impersonal edge and do a bunch of knife throwing tricks. What I'm interested in though is using concealment to ambush enemies using quick feet and getting your actions back. That actually sounds interesting with Shadow Strike. Imagine, right? You stealth, you run up to someone and chop them for a bunch of damage and they die, and then you re-stealth again. I guess you don't get your action back though. If this attack is lethal, its AP cost will be refunded and any stasis shield abilities will be shattered and not activated. This is actually really good. 2-turn cooldown. You know, with what is it? Recharge. Recharge synergizes with Burial Blade. We could do a Burial Blade Ninja with Bob Ross, and then using Shadow we can get the crit on this. Imagine like a crit Burial Blade every like few turns because Shadow and Burial Blade is getting constantly refreshed. That is actually quite strong. And I believe that might be what we do. If we're going to do Shadow, I think we still want concentration to hit the Chosen.
The aliens took everything from
or do we take lightning reflexes so we don't get shot at?
What people choose to
it's one of those two.
Lives beyond that point is up to them.
Cutthroat for the bonus crit chance, so along with Shadow Strike and Cutthroat we could do some cool things. Fade allows you to do cool things also, but we already have Shadow, like, do we need Fade, right? Combat is if I need to park myself next to an enemy. We can also take Stalker if we're just going to rely on this purely, but if I ever have like a Berserker breathing down the neck of my team, I want like units that can just stand next to the Berserker and fight it, so I'm gonna go with that. And probably just Blade Master. Lightning Fang. Free action, stab an adjacent foe with your blade. Resets run and slice perk. I don't think we really have any run and slice perks, so we don't we won't really be using that. Bladestorm could be interesting. Lightning Slash could be interesting. I think for the most part his it's one of these three. I think with very high he can learn probably 2 of them. So how this guy's build will work is basically enters Shadow, crits something really hard and hopefully kills them with Burial Blade, immediately gets his actions back, stealths, and then walks away. I think that's what his build will be. Run out of stealth, kill a guy, re-stealth. Or, well, no, he can't re-stealth because I think this is a 2-turn cooldown. So you can't re-stealth, unfortunately. What can I do with that then? The extra action, I guess I just stab them? Or stab someone? It's one of these two, I think. It's actually pretty cool though. Throwing knives and swords. Okay, let's go with that. I think we already did the Titan, right? Pretty sure we did the Titan, yep. Look at the Shinobi next. Alright, 68 aim, 16 mobility. He is a perfectly average soldier with slightly below average HP, unfortunately. But that's alright. If you guys have ever played Long War 2, you guys know mostly what the Shinobi does, but this is very different because this is Mod Jam Shinobi. So we get Scout's Watch, Impulse, or Blade Master. This is just bonus damage on sword. Your ranged attacks have plus 10 aim and crit chance if you have moved this turn. Shinobi no longer has reaction fire penalties with Overwatch and can crit, but can only watch over small regions. This is a weird one. And I feel like it doesn't really work with most of the Shinobi's other perks, so I probably won't be going that. But the Shinobi can do both the SMG build as well as the sword build. Sword build I think is pretty much the same. They get double time instead of, I don't even remember what they had in the regular Long War 2 stuff. Whirlwind, Reaper, Bladestorm, Cutthroat, just a whole suite of sword stuff. Over here we got Lightfoot for reduced detection chance. You can get some really nutty Shinobi stealthing going on if you pick up all the stealth things, and that's exactly what we're gonna do, I think. This guy even gets quick feet. Ooh. Much more difficult to detect. Also gains bonuses to aim and crit. So this will be like almost a purely stealth soldier if I take these things, which I'm leaning towards actually. He doesn't have a lot of HP, he won't be like a main frontline combatant. Gain concealment that is broken if you move, only works in full cover, has a 4-turn cooldown, free action. I might take this, or I might take Bladestorm, I'm not sure yet. I probably won't be taking low profile. Not getting shot at is much better than just having full cover, right? Conceal is good. Evasive could be good too. Depending on how much more stealth I need on this guy, I could take any of these. I could even take Reaper if I wanted to. But I'm leaning towards one of these two for survivability. And I'll probably take... Let's see, Dead of Night. Gain 100% crit chance against enemies that do not see you. Gain 1 crit damage for every 20% of crit chance above 100. I would take this and just do like pistol perks on this guy, I think. Like Fanfire. Can I use this from concealment? Cannot be used from concealment. I remember I broke the game or something with this, and now it's just banned from most design perspectives. So you can do a lot of crit damage, right? Plus 1 crit damage for every 20% crit chance above 100. And combine that with triple shot, and you could do a lot of damage with that. So that's pretty solid. Finally, first strike. While concealed or flanking your target, you deal +3 damage with your SMG. Rapid fire. Double time. I think we take double time since we're mainly using you for stealth. I could do like Dead of Night comboed with rapid fire or first strike, but I probably will not. And we'll instead do most of our damage using this. Then after that we got Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike combined with this will give us, so this gives us 100% if they don't see us, and from stealth we get 50% more. So we get 150% crit chance between both of these perks, and not only that, 40% more from flanking, right? So we have a 190% crit chance, so we're doing and we can probably stack more crit modifiers on this easily. So let's just say 200% crit chance. That means we're getting 5 bonus damage per shot, 5 bonus damage on 3 shots. That's like 15 bonus damage. Most things will be dead if you use Fanfire from Dead of Night. So that is that. And with double time, you can just be wherever we need you to be at all times. Yeah, that's your build. Quick Feed is interesting also. It refunds 1 action point when you are revealed from concealment via your own action. So we can repeatedly use Fade. Yeah, I'm going to use Fade actually. We can repeatedly use Fade to go back into stealth, Fanfire with Dead of Night, Fade again, and just repeatedly do that over and over. And it will just absolutely dump on the enemies. I'm liking that. Plus Impulse. And there we go, a swordless shinobi. I actually really like this concept quite a bit. It's really cool. Doesn't feel very shinobi when you're just running around with a pistol and shooting things, but hey, build's a build. Alright, that should be everything. Let's save the game now that we've marked all our people up. Right there. And once again, we are playing Iron Man or Honest Man. We're not reloading, just we have that in case our game crashes and breaks everything. Alright, let's go find some missions to do.
Guerrilla Tactics School, now operational.
The Guerrilla Tactics School. It is not the Guerrilla Tactics School. Ooh, Scientist, I like that. Large map. Advantageous cover. All XCOM soldiers gain deep cover automatically, hunkering down at the end of their turn if they do not shoot. Interesting. Okay, I volunteered to get stabbed. Alright, as soon as we start making more soldiers, a lot of these soldiers are already named, but once we start recruiting rookies that don't have names, I'll be able to make some characters for people. So when that does happen, I'll probably just be asking in chat like who wants a character, and just remind me that you asked for a character, and then I will make one for you. I just hit the exit button for some reason. Here we go. Alright, let's start training up some of our soldiers, shall we? We did say that we wanted Mistress KB to be a very high-ranking soldier, so I'm going to start putting Mistress on some missions right now. This is our Super Overwatch Triple Shot Sniper. It's going to be a very fun build. Then after that, why don't we bring along... Who would actually be on this type of team? Oh, is this our combat unit? Pretending to be a medic, but he's actually just combat. No medic at all involved. There we go. Maybe we'll bring in... I think you were a tank unit. I'll just bring you in. Surgeon is like a support unit. We'll have one of you. It is a rescue VIP from Advent Cell, so Bobo, I guess, can be on this one. Is there anyone here that actually makes use of their hack stat? No, I haven't really trained one up yet. Oh, let's actually get a Viper in here. I want to train up that Viper. Alright, we're gonna make this on a 5-man team. I don't want to bring too many people on board. Get yourself some armor. Can this thing use the rocket launcher? Can't use the rocket launcher, of course. Flashbang. Can you? Oh, you can't even use a med kit. Interesting. Weird. I'll carry a smoke grenade and a flashbang just in case we need it. This guy over here is going to be our surgeon. He can carry... what is this? What's the best weapon that you can use? Sniper, auto sniper, strike rifle. You're mostly gonna end up being a mid-range kind of guy, right? I think so, just like a mid-range kind of support medic kind of guy. So most likely, I think the strike rifle should be okay. What's this do? Fire a standard shot for one action that doesn't end the turn but can't use squad hit or get critical hits. Can be used once per turn. Quick scope. Automatically enter Overwatch after using no scope. Requires 2 actions to fire or Overwatch. This weapon counts as a sniper rifle, not as an assault rifle. Weird. But you can shoot this as a 1-action weapon. This is such a weird weapon. I'm gonna use it just to see how it feels. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, but it could be interesting, so let's try it out. This guy over here, what do you got? Shard gauntlets. I'm gonna give you a med kit and maybe a flashbang. Oh, there's a lot of flashbangs on this team. We might need some more extra grenades. You're a medic, so let's give you that. Quote, medic. Ah, yes. My favorite unit, medic. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a grenade so we have a bit more damage. This person is a backline unit. They won't be within range to throw a grenade probably, so probably med kit, maybe smoke. Have fun out there, you guys. Nice helmet, thank you very much. I'm a huge fan of that helmet. Just wanted to say that the Fusilier is a very slow class. They are rewarding, but they need their time. Yeah. I'd imagine that's like the kind of unit you would take on the bigger missions, where there's a lot of turns that go by. There we go, found both our missions. Smash and grab. There is a lot of chemical spills, something to keep in mind. For this one, let's bring along... some of the damage over time people. That might be fun to have them together. Maybe our Crasher. Maybe our Shinobi. I don't know, I'm just randomly picking stuff at this point. Yeah, let's give this Fusilier a chance to just train up a bit. Alright, you guys. I'm just gonna randomly pick some loadouts. There's a lot of people with swords on this team. This will be an easier mission, because usually sword immune stuff doesn't show up this early on. We are just going to have a team that involves a lot of chopping. A lot of chopping. You know what? This person has like a sniper rifle and their auto pistol, and they're a very slow soldier, right? So you would think, you know, we'll set them up with like the standard sniper loadout, but instead, let's just give them a freaking RPG. With disposable rocket launchers. Let's go with that. This person has 9 mobility, the slowest soldier I have ever seen. Have fun out there, you guys. Tetzer says, dots not worth. Everyone is immune.
5x5.
The standalone rockets don't do anything for the RPGs. Wait, they don't? Well, oopsies. That's alright. Alright, we're gonna do that little cheeky thing that we usually do, which is switch everyone over to recruit. Let's finish making contact, and then we'll see what we can do. That'll net us like maybe 1 or 2 days of recruiting. There we go. Contact made with a new region. And let's get our new rebels onto Intel. Get another Haven advisor over here. I'm just going to temporarily throw Bobo in here for now, but we will take you out for missions. Hey, there you go. See that? It's working already. How many more days? We have 2 days until 100%. 3 days. So let's wait like 1 more day maybe. One day, 20 hours until 100%.
Setting course for
Oops,
Eastern
I
Europe.
clicked on something by accident. That's alright, let's switch you guys back over to Intel. I think we need that soon. Okay. If I can sell one more thing, I should be able to pick up that rookie, and I do kind of want to see what he has. Well, let's actually look at him first. That is Toki. So he will end up becoming a warden, assuming the bug from before wasn't fixed. Toki always ends up being our warden. 14 mobility, 68 aim. Yeah, sounds good. Alright. Let's see if we can pick him up. I believe if we random promote him, he should have warden as one of the things that he can become. Assuming nothing's changed. Let us sell... What am I selling? I kind of actually want everything here. Maybe the experimental magazine. That I'm willing to sell.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineer.
Oh, did I forget to put my engineer to work?
We have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
For that, guys, Commander Ronar being extra efficient with all of his units. This is what peak gaming looks like.
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
You need 2 disposable rocket launchers to have 2 shots. Oh, that's how it works. I'll keep that in mind. Captured rebels. We can start setting up this location also. Not bad. Alright, do we have enough people? I think we have enough people for just about 1 more mission. Beautiful. I forgot what half of you guys do, so yeah. We'll just stick you guys in here. Flashbangs, maybe actual grenades. Actual grenades. I think this person just shoots, right? What do you do again? You shoot from squad site, and you have some psionic abilities that give bonuses, and you heal with your psionic ability, so you're kind of like a support right now. You're the ninja, Bob Ross. I like to have a lot of medkits. I'm just a huge medkit fan right now. Frag grenade on you. This is our gun person over here. Take another medkit. Maybe more flashbangs. I like flashbangs. Is that a mine? Oh, whoa! We get all these cool mines! Wait, I should use these. Throw an incendiary mine that will not break a soldier's concealment. And they'll just get burned? Isn't that OP? We'll try that out. Alright, you're the person that has an actual rocket launcher. Okay, so I'm assuming this actually gives that extra rockets, right? So I'm setting this person up correctly at least. Alright, you guys, get out there, have some fun, kill some aliens.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
There we go. Alright, what are we doing next? We are just gonna keep scanning, I guess.
We have a priority. We're tracking the aliens.
Hey, it's the Avatar Project.
Project here. If they finish what they've started.
Oh, you know what? Before I forget,
The end for all of us.
we need to actually start doing this stuff. Alright, this person and this person both have incredibly high hack stat. I'm going to start doing some training. Let's... Oh my god, we get to see a list of a good amount of the things that we have. Let's take a look. Is that another Star Wars logo? That's the Empire's logo. Or the symbol. Shredder, Shinobi, Sharpshooter, Scrapper, Scout, Scavenger. That sounds really cool. Also, it has a nice color to it. Serves as a utility support unit and can fulfill a variety of roles. Enables the acquisition of additional loot. Oh, that's cool. A Lord of War reigning over the battlefield. Be a master of logistics and drone-based heavy weapons support, or simply turn the AO into a killing field with your cannon. Huh. The people making these mods had so much fun. I'm jealous. I wish I could have that much fun. Let's see. Oh, did we remove the hijacker? Is the hijacker class no longer in here? I could have sworn there was a hijacker class. Hijacker should be there. It starts with an H. Miner, Overseer, Warlord, Marksman, Mad Jack, Knight. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we do get the hijacker. Good, good, good. I did want the highest hack stat guy as a hijacker. The second highest hack stat guy. Hold on before I do this. So you have 15 mobility and a ton of hack stat. You also have a ton of hack stat, but you also have a ton of accuracy. Low HP, low dodge. So this is definitely the kind of soldier we'd want to keep in safety.
Therapy clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
If I were to do something with you, I would say probably... I do need an agent, don't I? We could do an agent. Yeah, let's do an agent with you. Sure. Looks like another hacker. Yeah, we got a lot of good hack stat units on this team. I'm very looking forward to that. I'm training these guys up first so they can start participating on missions and possibly picking up enemy protocols for increased hack stat. That's very important for a healthy hacking team. Alright, everyone's on intel. Next supply drop is coming in, and we're going to get ready to buy another unit from there. Extract VIP. It is vulnerable and extremely light. I'm just going to launch this right now so we can immediately have another mission launching. I think. Yeah. Alright, next mission. Let's do it, guys. Scoopy looking like a technician to me. You know, there's a lot of things I want to try out. I saw that there were two classes, one called an arsonist and another one called a pyromaniac, I think. What's the difference between an arsonist and a pyromaniac? If I'm doing like a build where we're just running a team of people inflicting damage over times, which one would be better? Arsonist is chem thrower and canister. Pyro is chem thrower plus pistol. Okay. Is any one of them better for DOT builds? Like, do they have perks like Salt in the Wound, Heavy Hitter, stuff like that that'll make them better at that? You'll like Pyro? Okay, maybe I'll give Pyro a look. Pyromaniac is pet rock, does not have access to chem thrower suppression. Oh, okay, so we don't have the guaranteed burn. That would be the issue. The classic whoopsie. ZZ Jing bringing that one back up. That one I remember. Was that your soldier that I was blowing up? I think it was, actually. Arsonists are more focused on suppression, and pyromaniacs are pistol users with a chem thrower. Okay, so pyromaniacs would actually end up using pistols more.
We just got word from the spokesman. Apparently the aliens have captured a VIP.
DOT is the pyro game? Okay, okay.
And they'd like us to handle the rescue operation. We'll need to lock down the area.
Is this live? S rank FF. On the YouTube side of things, I'm not, because I'm mostly looking at the Twitch chat, so sometimes I'll miss out on the YouTube side of things or respond really late. So it'll probably feel like the YouTube one isn't live, but yes, everything's live right now. Is the Viper literally Advent Viper or the mod? It's probably the mod. It's whatever the mod jam version of it is. I don't actually know, so I'm sorry.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location
Alright.
of the VIP.
Let's do this.
Rendezvous. Eliminate
Evac
all
zone very
hostile
far away,
contacts.
and I believe this is extract, so it will be no concealment,
Position
right?
is obscured.
Oh no, it is with concealment. So this is hack the guy out. Yes, okay, the guy's here. Oh my god, the lag. Okay, the guy's on the second floor of the building. That makes it a slight bit tougher. Usually the second floor ones are a little bit awkward to reach, but not so much that it's the end of the world. Who's the first person to move? I guess we'll move the snake first because it has so much HP. It can just afford to take some hits if it accidentally reveals. As I've said before in the past, long distance movement is much more valuable than blue moving and overwatching crawling slowly.
Got it.
You never want to run out of time with these types of
Enemy
missions.
sighted.
You would much rather activate early and just be able to crush things and move on.
Good idea.
I didn't even put that guy in cover. That one was by accident.
We'll be fine. Let's party!
All set.
In deco.
Okay. We have the option of attempting to delete this, or we could ignore it and keep on going forward. I want to actually cover more distance, so I'm going to keep on moving forward. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to engage against. I want to fight all four of these things at once. That is good. In fact, can I tongue pull? No, I can only ally tongue pull. Also can't poison the spit. The drones won't catch us this round, which is actually perfectly fine by me. I don't mind it if we lose our engagement. The other option is if I could shoot with my sniper, but I can't shoot with my sniper right now, so I'm just gonna park you right up there.
Got it. Moving.
We're just gonna park the entire team as close as possible. I want to get like all of these guys
Totes
up
Malone,
close,
dog.
personal, and ready to just kill those guys up in the front. The drones are not a threat.
I'm not really comfortable with this, Eddie.
The drones are not really a threat. They're just kind of there to piss you off. So yeah. Everybody up.
Standing fast.
In deco.
Don't walk away from me. Walk towards me. Yes. Yes, close quarters. Close and personal. And I have to say, the snow looks so nice. Is it set so that it's snowing a lot because we're in a northern region?
We're in their sights.
You know, people often paint XCOM as like a game about being very cautious, but sometimes being cautious will cost you. How much damage does your gun do? 3 to 5? Alright, who's killing what? You can do damage to that thing and that thing. Your accuracy is so good that you have a 91% chance to hit at this range? That's wild. Good hit. We'll finish that thing off. I should probably finish off the troopers first. I'm just not doing the order in the right operations. What's this? Thunder Dragon Breath, 4 to 6 damage. You know what? Let's try this one. Let's use who am I gonna shoot with what? Snake. Okay, shotgun guy should kill the highest HP unit, I think. And yep, that's why we do the shotgun guy first, just in case he doesn't. Then... how come you can't slash even though you have a shard gauntlet? Shard gauntlet without slash. That's a weird one, but you do have Thunder Dragon Breath. How much does this do? 4 to 6? I want to roll that against this Biotrooper here. I'm taking cover facing forward just in case something pops up. Let's try this out. That looks really cool. Whoever did the animations for that, props. That looks really cool. Just gonna shoot this guy to death. Bye-bye. Nice. I'm a bit sloppy this turn. I think I could have actually dealt with everything without having to worry about this stuff. Fire a standard shot for one action that doesn't end the turn. Can't use squad sight. I think I want to get away from this thing because I'm losing accuracy from being so close with a sniper type weapon, I think. So if we step back, we have a slightly better accuracy. Yes, 79. Nice shot.
Nicht schlecht.
Oh, and you're on Overwatch because of Quickscope. Oh, that's neat. Someone might get stunned, unfortunately. Don't do it. Don't do it. You didn't do it. Good. Disorient's annoying, but it's nowhere near as bad as getting stunned. Oh, interesting. You can use the medkit to resuscitate and remove disorient. Oh, that's interesting. Neat.
I'm on it.
Hold up. Does this person have like the snapshot ability so they can move up? And they have 90. Oh, because they're allowed to shoot from point blank with this weapon. That's neat. A sniper that doesn't care about range? That is so good.
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting. Hey, pat on the back. Pat on the back for this guy.
I don't want to fight, Eddie.
Okay, there might be yellow alert enemies out there who might walk up and shoot us in the back. Not much we could do about that though, so...
After you, Eddie.
I guess we'll still start by moving everyone up. As long as we have like maybe 1 or 2 people on Overwatch, we can stop it. Oh, but you can't be on Overwatch. Still trying to figure out how some of these perk actions work.
Can we wrap this up? Me and Morty have some synthetic laser eels oxidizing in the garage.
Strike rifles are good for action economy. Can no scope shoot and Overwatch the same turn? Yeah, that's actually really good, I'm noticing. You have like a multi-shot perk on a weapon. That is quite valuable.
Wait!
I'm so far not feeling the soldier, although that Thunder Dragon Breath did do quite a bit of damage, so maybe I'm just being too picky. Excuse me, I just hiccuped. Second floor is, we can either go from the top floor and break down through the window, or we can try going from underneath. I think we're gonna have to climb up because I don't see an entranceway. I hate slow crawling like this, but I also don't want to double move into like a potentially dangerous pod because it's still 4 enemies killed, so there can be up to 5 enemies out there. I don't want to have a guy just hanging out in the open.
In Ordnung.
Heading out.
Definitely want this person reloaded. So I'll just use that.
Covering.
Rather unfriendly
Bleibe hier.
here.
Bishops are hungry for levels. They can become Volt Masters. I actually chose not to go down Volt because I just find Volt such a boring perk.
Sweat. I'm starting to sweat.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to be a bit brave here. Let's peek around this corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we did find something. Just 2 enemies. That's not too bad. It's a Cursed Trooper. That is just a basic trooper that can revive into a witch or something. But I don't know exact details on that thing.
Okay.
Let's get people into position, get ready to take care of these enemies. This Viper lost all of their armor, so I actually don't want this Viper getting shot at too much. So ideally, I'm just gonna have you maybe back here hunker down. We do have a smoke. I feel like I'm just never going to use these tools, so I should probably just throw them right now. I always end up having like a bunch of stuff that I just don't end up using.
On it.
Totes malotes, dog.
Digging in.
Alright, Advent, do your worst.
Verstanden, halte Position.
We do have that deep cover perk thingy going on. And of all the people to get shot at, this is the guy that we'd want to get shot at. He has all that extra HP, armor, and stuff. Okay, let's take care of this. There's only 2 more enemies after this, so we should just start unloading some ordnance. Otherwise, like, this is all just gonna go to waste anyways. Who are we roasting up? This guy, right?
Flamethrower engaged.
Get him. Nice burn. He won't be able to do anything for the next round. And then finally, we gotta find a way to deal with that frost droid, but I can't actually get around him. Oh wait, yes I can. Oh man, I can't actually get around him though. Oh, that triggers Overwatch. Oh. Oh, weird. Why did that trigger Overwatch? We moved 1 tile. And we still can't hit him. Oh wait, we have Volt. What am I doing? But I can't hit him because he's not organic. No, what is this? How do I reach that mech? I actually don't know. Can we grapple to a better spot? I can't reach that mech. This is...
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
We got a grenade. Max roll him. 4 damage. Instant kill. Okay, okay. I'm assuming that this didn't destroy enough cover to actually make this hit. You have a shot. You're out of actions. Alright, well, I should first take the shot with you and see if it connects. If it connects, then we're great. Good. If not, then we're gonna have to think of something. We have our snake over here. Is the snake close enough to tongue grab the guy? No, not the guy that we're aiming for. And that's a robot, so he's immune to poison. Ah, this game is just like... Look at us, we're gonna be as annoying as possible. You damn video game. Back here with the snake. I guess we just all get back into cover or something. I don't know. Here, I'll make you stand in the open. I'll make you stand in the open so you get shielding. That guy's on fire. He can't do anything. And he'll die from the burn next round. Now, just shoot this guy. Okay, fine. Overwatch is fine too. Can we kill him this round now? $46. I think I should be able to move here without triggering the Overwatch. Oh, but this is a sniper. I keep thinking this is an assault rifle for some reason. Oh my gosh, we can't kill him. Here, take, since you have nothing else better to do, take the YOLO shot. It's a 1 in 4 chance that we just remove him. Okay, and if that doesn't work, then... Can I come up from behind? You can see me from there. What's the best way to sneak up to this guy and just kill him? Volt doesn't work on him. I'm struggling right now to figure out how to get him without taking damage on my Viper. I can't tongue pull? This game. Alright, you know what? You're either taking damage or you're not. 50% YOLO. Hey, look at that. Just get lucky. Alright, so, at that point somebody was gonna get shot at, so I was just like, fuck it. Just make the Viper take the shot. Now what do we do next? We're going to wait around. Because I don't want to activate anything while we've used up like half our actions just trying to kill this one. Trying to dance around that guy's Overwatch to kill him.
Look at this game. It just started, baby.
Did Ronar ever actually play with Shield Templar? I did it when it was off stream and I was just playing Mod GM for fun. So I know all about Shield Templar. It's incredibly busted.
We'll be fine. Let's party!
That thing
Yo, look,
tanked
here
an
goes
entire
your
like
vampire, your
40
friend.
enemy mission.
Figure
It
out.
was
Pick
it was
one.
actually wild. Okay. Unfortunately I can't get this guy and there's no good grapple point either. Oh. Can we use the Thunder Dragon Breath? Oh, we can't get that guy in the corner, but we can get everything else. Sure, let's do that. That was cool. Gonna have to say, that was incredibly cool. Alright, what's next? What's next? How do we make this Viper useful? How do I make you useful? Oh, what if, okay guys, what if I use a rocket to blast a hole open in this wall, and you don't miss the rocket and obliterate our own team? No, this is stupid though. Let's not do that. Okay, let's just move up to here and just take regular actions like normal human beings. What? I can't tongue grab? Really? Not from this range? That is so weird. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna poison spit this guy instead. Do you have a flashbang? Anyone with a flashbang? We have smoke. More smoke. Yeah, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First, come up to here.
Ich gehe schon.
Since you can't take a shot, you're gonna get ready to throw a smoke. This is the last enemy on the map, so I really should just use up my ordnance. There's literally no reason not to hold, like not to just use it up right now. Poison plus smoke, and I was hoping to add on disorient, but it doesn't seem like we'll have that. And attempt to stun him, I guess. That has the most accuracy, I think.
Fehlschuss.
Boop. Nope. That's right. He's unlikely to hit us, and everyone here has armor.
Because he's here already.
32. Not the best, but not the worst either. Alright, and that's that. He's gonna die from the poison next round, so let's quickly grab that. That is the last group of enemies. We should just start running it up. Whose job is it to grab that? Probably the snake, because I think the snake is the fastest. Yes. Abathur's also pretty fast. Who can reach that tile as quickly as possible? Maybe Abathur? Is there even a hole up here? Where's the entrance? I think it's like right there. And then where's Snake? Snake. Snake will try to go up the stairs. Whoever gets there first can do the hack. And after that, we just need to get ready to leave upstairs. I'm gonna have someone get ready to grab the loot off of you. Probably you. Oops. I knew
Try
that.
not to die this time, idiot.
Alright, everybody else, run up.
Let's just follow Eddie, Ed.
We'll take positions up here. If reinforcements come in, these people will be able to help handle it from the high ground.
Maintaining position. Get reinforcements inbound.
Oh, but you're gonna poison yourself. It's a good thing we got a bajillion medkits, right guys?
Put ones and zeros out there. You're gonna be fine. Oh boy, Morty, look who came back. I guess their little disconnection was just a minor inconvenience.
Okay, there is going to be a group of enemies coming in. Who's got the hack? Can the Viper even hack? Does the Viper have an animation for hacking? I should probably send the human there just in case.
Jawohl.
On your order.
I'm gonna have you overwatching over this ledge.
Come get some.
And this guy can't even overwatch.
Staying put.
Grabe mich ein.
How do you guys like that pigeon? Polygons are truly off the charts. No, most aliens can? Okay, that's good to know that I had to send the human over. Aw, look, that Advent medic even matches the snow. Okay, so can you hack? No, you cannot. Okay. Very good to note, very good to note. I'm just gonna run you up here. I like how those guys are just out of combat. They haven't found us yet.
Versuche einzudringen.
One day we'll get the 10%.
Folgt uns. Begeben uns zum Evakuierungspunkt.
Alright, VIP, why don't we run you up over here? Just take the same path that the snake did. Oh, apparently you didn't take the same path that the snake did. I thought that was the same path. Look at me, playing video games like a complete bumbling buffoon. But it's okay, as long as you just never get punished.
Moving to position.
Here comes a nice old flamethrower. Let's see, who can you get? You can get... you can't get any of this. What is this? Can you grapple this way? This is not a good building for this soldier. The grapple kind of sucks.
Somebody turn the game off.
It's not a flank, but we're just gonna take the shot. Still gets him.
Fired up.
And there we go.
Shall we investigate?
Alright, let's get ready to go home.
Halte Position. Alles klar.
And there we go. That is a good, clean mission. I think this one was flawless. I feel like this didn't deserve to be flawless. I feel like I deserve to have like 2 or 3 people wounded. That's alright.
Halte Stellung.
Why can't that guy just make up his mind between Pepsi and Duff? Well, maybe he did make up his mind. Maybe he actually likes both.
On the move.
Totes malotes, dog.
What rule says you can't have two favorites,
VIP
right?
secure and in position for evac. This is Firebread. VIP is secure.
Alright, nice flawless mission. No luck involved at all. I'm sure we can just luck our way through an entire 150-hour campaign. Never be unlucky a single time, guys. I almost got stuck on Black Site mission because I went with a squad of mutons since I thought that it would bug out the game. I sent a human with them. It's a good thing you sent in a human, otherwise you wouldn't be able to pick up certain things, right?
The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't have both cans quantum fluctuating in the same place. Oh no, look, it looks normal. See? The moment you pointed that out, he made it back to normal. I like to pretend that they're holograms, little advertisements.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well,
Alright, promotions time. Alright, I'm just gonna trust whatever I marked out, so I marked that as the first perk that we take, so we're gonna take that. I apparently did not mark this guy's perks. I will have to go back and remark all of those. Perk over here, we're gonna be taking his Justice. Abather, first step to becoming a super surgeon. Couple of basic things, I will probably sell most of that. There was a flank that you couldn't see because it was blended into the tiles. Oh, maybe. I was playing quite fast, so maybe I missed something. That's alright. As long as you win, right? Alright, what am I doing with this guy? 1, 2, 4, 5. There's actually 5 breaths if you include the Thunder Dragon breath. I said I was gonna do something with this guy, but I forgot what it was. I think it was along the lines of Mind Crush for the hacking stuff, followed by was it tank stuff? I don't think it was tank stuff, right? He's got resilience. Sustain. Oh, maybe it was tank stuff. Yeah, I think it was something like this. Aegis. Invert or inspiration. If I want to dodge, then I take inspiration. And if I want to just reposition, I pick invert. Non-movement action. You know, this isn't actually that bad. Maybe I should take that. Okay, something like this, I'm guessing, is what we would do. It's kind of an awkward perk tree, but that's fine. And if I have extra points, I should take Lightfoot for the extra mobility, because this guy does not have any mobility at all. Or maybe meditation, I don't know. I'm just gonna mark all of that stuff. Hey, okay, there we go. Speaking of that, we need this mod. What mod is this? Recover the sweater. Avatar Project The Elders, who cares? Bradford's sweater is where it's at. Replaces the stasis suit with the sweater in the Forge mission cutscene for the duration of the cutscene. That won't break anything, hopefully. Oh, here's a mission. What do we got? Scientist. Very light for 5 days. Kind of an iffy mission, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna try to like exercise some self-restraint with this campaign, because I feel like a lot of the deaths that'll happen is because I try to greed for certain types of missions where I really shouldn't have.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander. And you...
Okay, locate factions.
Our understanding of the Elders...
Soldier reward, bounty hunter training. Alright, Tedster, what does this mean? What is bounty hunter training? It sounds really cool, but I don't actually know what this means. What is this? It's a unique hero type class. A unique hero type class? Does it want accuracy or does it want, well, what does it want? Is it worth putting my 14 mobility, 72 aim guy in there?
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Or do we locate a faction? Oh, we can't even locate the faction. It's a vector rifle plus custom pistol user. Yes, that could be good for them. Okay. Vector rifle type unit, huh? Let me just look through our soldiers real quick. I want to get a better idea of what they're capable of.
Supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
So, where is that guy? 72. Chile. Or a 12 mobility soldier. I for some reason thought that guy was actually a 17 mobility soldier. Maybe we'll do... Yeah, I guess we do Chile. Chile sounds okay for that.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Alright. Let's keep on scanning. The smash and grab is coming up very soon. I'm gonna wait till that goes down to vulnerable if possible. Bit of supplies, and we should pick up another soldier from the black market. We're trying to build up our soldier roster quite a bit. Infantry. Oh hey, it's Tedster! Hi Tedster! Yeah, I think we take Tedster. If you destroy the GTS and rebuild it, do you have all the upgrades still? I honestly have no clue, but I would not want to test that. Personally. Alright, did the infantry class get reworked? That's my question. Or are they still a mishmash between medic, arc thrower, and suppression? Lockdown. Hollow targeting, hail of bullets, tradecraft. Yawn. Is Tedster always an anime girl? This is the character that he spawned in with the character pool, so he's always gonna be that way. Until we change it, that is. Till the start of the next turn, fire at any enemy that takes a hostile action. Your shots do not have a reaction penalty. Wait, what? That's a typo. Your shots are taken after the enemy's hostile actions. How's your accuracy? 76? That's solid. I don't actually know if that's considered good or not for the infantry class at Lance Corporal. Control to wake, focus. This doesn't count as a reaction fire shot, right? So I don't think focus would actually help it. Am I understanding this correctly, since it's not a reaction shot? Trying to do a campaign with 0 deaths and squad size of 4? Oh, that sounds fun. Achievement hunting. You know, that's something I haven't actually done. I think there's a couple of achievements for XCOM 2 that I never bothered to get. Shredder, Tradecraft. Having this guy... See, taking this means shit has hit the fan and the enemies are alive and taking actions against you. If they're all just standing in full cover, I imagine what would end up happening is you just taking a bunch of like 20% shots and missing them all, and then it's just like, oh wow, that kind of sucked. So I'm trying to think of ways in which we can possibly make this better. There is lockdown, but this guy doesn't exactly have the full suppression and area suppression abilities. Also disorient the primary target. This is actually very solid. This is a great way to lock down a boss unit. You're probably going to become a Haven officer, but this is the kind of perk that would keep an entire group of people alive when there's like a muton early on in the game and you don't have the tools to deal with it. Or perhaps like a Requiem boss that you just can't deal with. Like, this can be really helpful. So I'm going to make sure that you have that. Oh, but you have an arc thrower. You don't even need like suppression. Don't you just zap them anyways and just not give a fuck? Yeah, I guess so. Your arc thrower can now damage mechanical enemies and lower their hack defense. Stun any visible target that moves or fires within forward field, and then you would just use focus to make that guaranteed. So you could do something where it's like you dash this person next to the enemy and you would get a free stun on them, and then next turn you could take them out with light them up, I guess. That's actually not a bad idea. Or no, you can't take light them up with focus though. So you'd have to take them out with something else. Or you could just arc throw them again until teammates show up. Improved suppression is good against Requiem and suppressing fire. So I shoot, then suppress, then hit. Okay. Maybe we'll try something like that. So maybe we'll take this. Take a shot with your assault rifle. If the target is still alive, suppress them. Oh, okay, I see it now. Maybe you'll do something like suppressing fire, improve suppression? I don't know, I'm not feeling this. It's a lot of perks to just lock one guy down when there's other classes that would do that in one action. Heck, the arc thrower technically does that better, right? Although I guess this would be helpful against things that are immune to stuns. Stun gunner, quick zap. I kind of want the paramedic stuff. Paramedic stuff might be interesting. Focus lets me shotgun Overwatch idiots. That's the other build. Oh, wait, this guy can hold a shotgun? Wait. Just focus shotgun fire with Overwatch from far away? Okay, I could kind of see that. Shotgun Overwatch from far away? What other types of weapons? What's the highest damaging weapon that you have? 3 to 5 damage, 4 to 6, 3 to 5, 2 to 6. 5 to 7. Okay, okay. What if we use hunting shotgun with focus? We're gonna take that off. Hunting shotgun with focus, but then you can't do anything related to suppression though if we do that. In which case we would probably want to take medkit stuff, I guess. Hail of bullets. You know, this can actually be good with, like, running into the middle of the enemy team. There's some value in that. Enters Overwatch. All allies within a 7-tile radius around you also enter Overwatch. You know what? We're doing this. Shotgun focus. Let's do it. The weirdest build ever, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna make it work. Somehow. I don't know how we're gonna make this work, but we're gonna make this work. Second wind, improve suppression. I don't know what I'm gonna take on that line. Stun gunner or center. You know what? More damage. I could also just take Avenger. This only affects the first reaction shot though, so I think bonus damage, and we just jack up the reaction shot. This is so much effort for one shotgun's worth of damage when you could just run and get up to them and shoot them to death. I don't know, is this worth it? This doesn't feel like it's worth it. I don't know, what am I doing here with this? Am I cooking or am I like spoiling the batch? I feel like I'm spoiling the batch. Here, take a shredder too. Paramedic? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Okay, so this is gonna be Tedster's build. This is the literal worst build I've ever seen, but we're gonna do it. I guess since you took Paramedic, we're gonna give you second wind. Basically, it's just hit things with ridiculous accuracy using the hunting shotgun. I don't know if this is even valid, but basically, as soon as an enemy tries to move, he's just gonna nail him from across the map with a high damage shotgun blast. And he can also use Call for Fire to overwatch the entire team after they've taken actions. And then he can also overwatch during that time. Well, what's the cooldown on this? It's a fucking 5-turn cooldown. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm trying to find something fun to do. We're doing a slightly stronger shotgun blast that can't crit. I get to dash for 1 AP, heal someone, and then give them a bonus action point, then do something else. Yeah, I guess that's something. Screw it, we're gonna do it. I don't care. We're doing it. It'll be good for low enemy count missions though, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you as a Haven advisor. Advise this Haven for me, please. Is anyone watching this spot? There is that that dude over there. We'll have to do something with him eventually. For now though, I want to try liberating either this spot or this spot. This spot's kind of at strength 3, so I don't think we're liberating that anytime soon. Let's just head over to here and start looking for missions. The faster we liberate, the less likely we're going to get stuck in a spot. So I saw I'm an agent in training. What's that all about? Oh, that's exactly what it's about. You're an agent in training. More people, nice. You can never go wrong with more people. Alright, you know what, Tedster? I'm gonna let you participate on this mission just to... Ooh, liberation. Hold on, we'll send out a team for this one first. This is way more important. Alright, liberation mission time. What are we sending out? Why don't we do Mr. Combat? Medic? It's just combat. My favorite class, the combat class. Bring Thackboy because he hasn't really had a chance to participate yet. And one of these guys gets a promotion. Let's bring Bobo. Bobo should be fun. Alright, that's our class. Or, not class, team. I'm getting tired right now, guys. I don't know. I think I slept for like maybe 4 hours last night. I'm trying hard to stay awake. Can you guys tell that I'm tired? Alright, let me read some of the YouTube chat because I've been completely neglecting them. Your videos taught me a lot about the math behind the scenes. Please keep this going. Glad you enjoyed. Glad my videos have helped you out in the past. Very large map. How do you guys like the lag? Alright, how much more slots do we have? We are actually running low on slots, so we probably want to start taking people out to participate on missions. We've done a really good job of not letting too many people get wounded. Minus that one guy. I guess we bring a Shiv, right? Pretty sure we bring a Shiv. Alright, this is probably one of the weaker teams that we have right now. We have like this guy who doesn't really do much damage, and we got I think Tedster is actually going to be really strong early on, just because non-missing shotgun blasts is probably going to be ridiculously overpowered for us. Here, take no, you take the regular stuff. We don't have ammo, right? No, we don't. Who's gonna take the rocket launcher? You know what? You've been having trouble finding things to do in terms of combat. So why don't you just grab a bunch of disposable rocket launchers? Now that does hurt your mobility a bit. Is that okay? My 9 mobility soldier. That's probably not okay. Let's give you at least a med kit. 10 mobility soldier, not the end of the world. That should be fine. You know what? What if we just have 2 guys with disposable rocket launchers? Double disposable rockets. Nice. Alright, have fun out there, you guys.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Alright, we've got all our squads up and running. Our roster is at max capacity right now, so that's pretty solid. And we got these guys ready. Let's do another mission. These people are immune to fire, it seems, because they have sealed armor, so something to keep in mind. I don't think I have anyone here that inflicts... Ooh, actually no, we do have a lot of people that inflicts debuffs. Everything here is immune. Another classic case of Commander Ronar not reading. I can't read, guys. I'm illiterate. Never figured this out. I never understand people going below 12 mobility on get on points, lol. If all the enemies are dead, you can dash as much as you want, right? But yeah, I generally hate going below a decent amount of mobility. Why move when you got grenades? Or rockets in this case. It's okay, guys. We got something else that we can do here. We can play this game while we're waiting. Oh boy. More YouTube playables. Oh, gotta jump right there. Hey, there we go. Do I hit this? I think I do hit that. But I have to avoid all that stuff. But we pick up this stuff so we grow bigger. It's like Super Mario, except like not Super Mario. Grow wider, good. We're nice and healthy in terms of size. You think that's enough for us to actually reach the guy? I don't even think that's enough. Oh, that's nowhere near enough. I don't think this level even gave us enough things to actually reach the guy. Oh, here we go. Actual game time. This might be a little tough. It's okay, Sack Boy. All we gotta do is take a few shots to the back and it'll be okay. I like how he's holding his sword like a gun because he never got an animation for this cutscene. Tall Man Run Mod Jam 1. Someone should install a Tall Man class. Every enemy you kill increases your size and damage. Ooh, 6 whole crates. Do I even have enough people? Oh, note to self, I should be sending 6 people on this type of mission, if I haven't already done so. Yeah, I only sent 5.
Voy a la posición designada.
Am I allowed to throw an evac zone? No, okay, so this mission's slightly different from what I remember. Oh no, it's smash and grab, it's not the other one. I keep getting it confused with the other one, where you extract stuff by marking it.
Stepping off.
Okay, good thing I brought a guy with stealth. Everyone can dash right behind him. Just don't move any further past him, and it should be safe, even without concealment.
10-4.
I heard a door open, but not this door. It's the upstairs one, so there should be something nearby. There we go. Our first new enemy in a while, Skeleton Grub. Does someone here have a sniper rifle? You do, but it's not a squad sight shot. You can see him if you like step to the side. Okay, we'll get caught if we run too far forward, so I have to be somewhat careful here. Or who knows, maybe I just run in there and just start shooting. I think I want to take at least one more turn. Let's get Cocoloid set up so we don't have to worry about you not being in cover. Jane Kelly, you can step up to probably there.
Let's move already.
I don't think we need cover for this. I think we just chill like this. Next round, I think we want to go in no matter what. There's not a lot of turns for this one. You never want to take too much time on these types of missions. Oh, he's running too far away though. Oh, that's unfortunate. What's the best thing for us to do? Oh, apparently I'm gonna spot something here. Oh, there's a biotrooper down there. Wait, what? But you can't see him. Okay. But you can provide vision, and then we can see him. Hi there. Lots of skeleton grubs. Let's see if we can score a kill. Nice shot. No kill, but clean damage. We will probably get revealed. Yep. Hi there. Alright, we got a bunch of people's swords. Jane Kelly, I guess you're gonna go first. Chop this guy and see how much damage you do. Bleh. Bleh. Okay, okay, not too bad, not too bad. You can actually finish this guy off, but you are going to have to lose concealment. Am I okay with that? Is that more accurate, or is this more accurate? That's more accurate. There we go. You know, we did actually mostly kill all these enemies silently, so most other things on the map shouldn't actually be on yellow alert right now. Unfortunately, I have no other actions, so I do have to break concealment if I want to not take damage. Alright, first group silently killed. There's another 2 up there that we saw earlier. Elite expanded magazine this early on. We take those. Even if I have to run out of this mission with no loot, this mission was already worth it. So good.
Espero que valga la pena. Finally.
Alright, what are we doing right now? I bet you guys I can get up to there with Gene Kelly without revealing. Yep.
Okay.
Do I dare this dash? Probably not.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I need you to relocate.
Heading out.
See, I want you to be outside of range for the sniper rifle shooting, but I want you to be within range for the rocket launching. I think I dash you closer, especially because you have so much HP.
En guardia.
Hi there. Oh, they're on yellow alert. And we didn't tag them. Alright, someone might be getting shot in the back. Hi there. Don't shoot me. Don't do it. Hey, he shot me but didn't get me. Good. Alright, we can once again go on a chopping spree with everyone here. Jane Kelly is available. Yubnub is available. Everyone can dumpster dive this guy, but we can't actually kill that guy in the back, though, it seems. Oh no, yes we can, yes we can. He's dead. Look, guys. Bring a sword to a gunfight. Easy. Just point and click on all your enemies.
No puedes conmigo.
Can't even stop you. You just run up to them and just chop them to death. What are they gonna do? Try to fight back? They can't fight back. It's literally illegal for you to fight back. None of the crates are up here, so I am actually allowed to shoot this rocket, seeing as how I can't really hit anything else of value. I could also just shoot this rocket at that dude, but I'm pretty sure I want to just blow open this wall so I can actually hit these guys in here. I don't think any of my teammates were there, were they? Oh, don't miss. Good. Could you imagine we just like blast these two and they just die? Oh, be careful about how you run. There is fire there. Gene Kelly with the lightning slash. You can actually just slash that guy again. The Crasher class is so strong early on. They have so much movement options. You guys like that? This isn't a game about probabilities and guns. This is a game about pointing and clicking on the enemies and just watching them instantly die. What? You didn't kill him? It's okay. Your friend's gonna get him. Cover? Flanking? No, we don't do that around here. We just click on them and they all just die. You know, in vanilla XCOM, I'm always baffled when people are like, no, the ranger's too risky. You might get flanked. And I'm like, no, you just kill them all. You just fucking run up to them and just cut them all in the face. They're just dead. Alright, one more group of enemies. I don't know where they are, but we do need to get in there because we've got maybe 7 turns left. So we're going to start by having Jane Kelly move in. Nothing, really. Weird. Weird. I thought there would be something, but nothing.
Bien.
Moving.
I don't like that there's one more pod and I can't just freely dash around.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, I should not be overwatching with the flamethrower person. I learned this lesson last time. Don't make the same mistakes, Ronar. Okay, maybe we'll start by dashing one guy around. If he activates stuff, then we fight it, but he doesn't activate anything. At this point, I kind of just want to actually activate all the enemies.
Enseguida.
I don't like not knowing what the enemies are.
Got it covered.
6 turns. Hi guys. These guys did not hear the commotion that was going on. Curse Trooper on Overwatch. Sentry moving in. I like the Sentry's new gun. It looks really nice. Alright. Let's start looting this place. And maybe we could try to take care of them. Your slash is kind of unreliable, so I'm gonna have you be the one to throw the flashbang to cancel that. Nice. One Overwatch removed.
Why am I on cargo duty?
There we go. Everybody just grab your stuff.
Aquí lo tenemos.
This is the person that can shoot. Do I try this tracking shot mark thing? I feel like... I don't know, I feel like it's just not very relevant. Is it just me, or is it really just not relevant? Because it doesn't feel relevant at all. Alright, now, I don't think we can reach that Curse Trooper, so he will be able to shoot us in the back, but that's okay. Getting shot builds character.
I think I got a piece.
Apparently we can't even hit that guy. What? I thought somebody could get him. Apparently nobody can get him. Really? I can't get any of these guys? No way. I gotta be able to get one of them. I'm out of range? What is this? Alright, this is kind of a problem because I don't want this guy taking that damage. Can I flamethrower in a way that doesn't hit this guy by the window, but will get this other guy? You might be getting shot in the back. So much for our flawless streak. Unfortunate.
I have the asset.
Can I like grenade the guy? Oh. I might be able to hit him with a grenade. I think he's right there.
Get ready for a surprise.
If I remember correctly. I hit him, but he's not dead, unfortunately. Oh, I'm just a few tiles short. I should probably smoke that guy so he at least doesn't take too much damage.
¿Qué hay ahí?
What else might he do? He might... I think he'll just stay there and shoot, probably. Oh, I can't even smoke the guy? Okay, yes I can, yes I can. Can I smoke Jane Kelly too? No! Ah, you messed up. Just take a YOLO shot, see if you land it. I could mark for next round, but I wanted to see if I could kill him off this round. Alright, people are gonna take some damage this round.
Hostiles got me flanked.
Okay, didn't break the armor. This guy's disoriented, so he can't reach Gene Kelly. But he does hit this guy hard, ouch. And that is insanely long medbay times. Unfortunate. Alright, but we should be able to finish this up now. Oh my god, that animation was crazy. What was that? He just did like a backflip kick thing and just like knocked the shit out of that guy. That was awesome. That was actually so cool.
Get up and get back out there!
Alright. Finally finish up the job that we need to deal with. Who needs a loot? I think everyone here has a crate except for Cocoloid. Alright, Cocoloid, quickly grab something and we need to immediately start running. We've only got like 4 turns left. Everyone else just start running down and start overwatching so you can clear a path for this person. And if you guys are wondering, this is not a hard timer. That's the timer for infinite reinforcements.
Will do. Afirmativo.
Alright, a majority of this team can run pretty far, so that's good. Don't have enough people to grab that last one, but that's just fine.
Got it.
Blood got his shit kicked in. He got his shit kicked in hard, but it's okay. He's still alive and kicking, and that's all that truly matters.
Running. Affirmative.
But I don't really feel like running.
Good to go.
And there we go.
Let's do this.
Getting it done.
Good mission. Let's get you guys home. I did not use anything with the Fusilier. The Fusilier did nothing Fusilier related at all. She like shot one rocket and landed like half a sniper rifle shot, and that was it.
Firebrand is returning to base.
It's okay. The Fusilier will get a better chance to shine on a different type of mission. This mission wasn't exactly the best one for them. It's like a ruptured cheekbone. They'll be fine. You know, I just got shot in the shoulder, bleeding out profusely, but it's all good.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
How do you even believe that? All weapon fire and wounds were simulated? Okay, I can get like the weapon fire being simulated, but the wounds, you have like the guy dying on like the ground, bleeding to death. It's like, oh yep, that's simulated, alright.
Exceed expectations while working with limited resources. Impressive, Commander.
Alright, Cocoloid. The first hard choice for you is whether or not we take Long Watch or Aim. I don't actually know which one actually benefits the Slaughterhouse perk. Because you're already auto-marking things with, like, auto-hitting things that are marked. So it's not like this is actually that relevant, this Aim thing. I think we take the Long Watch. Could also take Deep Cover just for, like, dashing purposes. Because it's not like you have any Overwatch synergies. You do have a cool under pressure. Take Long Watch just so that the option is available for you. This guy over here, he's going to get a nice long break, but during that break he does get 3 acid grenades. It's actually really good. Jane Kelly, Zone of Control. Yubnub, Toxic Nightmare, our very first step in becoming a Poison Sword guy. And finally, Ismaradiel over here, gonna become our stealth shooter person thingy. Gonna start with Impulse. Could have also taken Blade Master for the reliability on the sword. This elite expanded magazine, so good. Honestly, I'd be okay with losing a soldier for that elite expanded magazine this early on. We got some bonds. I probably will not bond you two. I'm thinking of bonding people in the same squad, and I don't think they'll be in the same squad.
Expert translators among the resistance are hard at work deciphering the bullshit of the Advent language. Soon you too will be able to confuse and intimidate your friends. Isn't it awesome?
How do I manually do the thing? Okay. So what are your bonds? Shinobi and Fusilier. And what is your build? Poison. So not that. What about this guy? I think I'm gonna hold off on all of these. Okay, let's keep on scanning. It's currently 7:30. I think, maybe we'll do one more mission. One more mission, if we can. Four days. Not enough time to start liberating that region, unfortunately. 16 days. Now that's a lot of time. Counters the dark event high alert. That is very important. We need to definitely stop that.
Setting course for Western Europe.
XCOM not being able to be stealthed? No, 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 no. We don't accept that. How do you guys like the loading screens? Alright, you guys, what is our squad for this one? We got our Blade Dancer, we got our Fusilier, got our Shinobi, got our Crasher. Since one of the guys is on vacation, we are gonna have to fill in the slot with our Shiv. Oh, you know what? Even more important than the Shiv, actually. Let's toss in Toki. I said I was gonna have Toki promote and see if he becomes the Warden, so let's do that. Once again, a very sword-heavy team, but these teams tend to do really well, so I ain't complaining. I keep forgetting to take that rocket off of that person. It's supposed to be a disposable rocket launcher and no rocket.
Squad green to deploy.
It will be fun if I get Warden for the 5th time. I think that just proves that it's the way that your character was saved as the Warden class. It just will automatically give them that as their as one of their options, probably, unless that gets fixed.
Eastern European Ward.
I'm mostly scanning in here because I want to find any supply convoys that might be headed here. 8 days. Ooh, another Tesla trooper. And point of interest. We will probably try to go for that. Once we get some people back, we could also go for this one too. Lots of good options, but first, let's get this out of the way. Ooh, very light. I want this a little bit better than very light. We have a team that's reasonably strong, so we could try to force it. Or we can scan ahead just a little bit more. Did the strength in here rise? No, it's just at 3. I want a team available to do one of these side missions. And we don't have a team available besides rookies, and I don't want to promote these rookies yet. Will this be our first act of greed, trying to do a jailbreak very light instead of extremely light? So that's basically one extra pot of enemies, and it'll come down to whether or not we can do enough damage to kill them. So let's take a look at how strong these people are. This person has a strike rifle, cool under pressure. We have Bob Ross, who's probably going to be very strong. He's got the slashes, he got the shadow, the knife juggler. We got Iron Claw. Fan the hammer. That will probably be strong enough to cripple or kill drones. Our Demolitionist has a bunch of rockets. And we have Danker Dude. Alright, let's end off today's stream on a fun note. Let's do this. Is the vital point targeting sit rep like really dangerous or not? I don't remember. I don't remember what it even said. I was not reading. Remember, kids, Ronar is illiterate. Are you playing with permanent dark events? No. These will not be permanent dark events. Could you imagine we just don't get concealment for the rest of the game? That would actually like just make half the missions, not half, but like a lot of the really high priority missions impossible to do. Now guys, I know you guys are worried that we're just going to be sitting here looking at a loading screen for a long time. And so we're back to this! I would say the permanent dark events thing could be balanced to be good, but a lot of the stuff is a little bit too wild, somewhat. I like how big our guy is. He's extra chunky. I don't think that's enough to reach the guy though. Can he do it? No, not even close. Pathetic. Alright, let's go back to XCOM. Alright guys, last mission of the day. It will be a tough one. One extra pod of enemies than we are used to for the early months. Let's do it. The evac zone is actually very forgiving on this one. This is actually a really good map. Wait, this is one of the easiest versions of this I've ever seen. Run up here, hack the guys, and just run them straight back. No like need to run across the entire map and fight everything on it. Okay, I'm down for that.
They thought they could stop a demon, I'm back.
Who should we run first? I should actually run Apple first. First spot. Okay, we do actually have shots against them too.
We straight gas and cut straight to the brick.
Will do.
Okay, we got a squad nice and close by.
Okay. Heading out.
Standing fast.
Next turn, I think we engage and try to see if we can remove one whole pod right off the bat. That would be really nice if we could. Ah, they ran away. That's going to be tough.
I'm moving like Gilbert.
Is that texture on the floor supposed to be snow?
Like
Looks nice. Kind of. I don't know. It looks more like salt on the ground. Is that just me? I don't want to take too long with this,
I'm moving like French
but I
Montana.
am going to just start running people over. He is able to ignore the lamppost, but not everyone is, so let's keep that in mind.
Moving out.
Get closer with the entire squad. In fact, why are some people able to ignore the lamppost? Oh, the ninja can avoid it. Oh, that's neat. The ninja can avoid the lamppost.
On it.
place it right over here. Alright, we really don't want to take too long, so I want to just fight the first pod that I can fight as soon as possible. They all keep running away and making it hard. Man, stop that. What if we just stealth up here and just hack the guys out? I could do that too.
Roger that.
I like how these civilians are just so unaware of what's going on right now. Yeah, let me just set up a nice clean rocket down this corridor. Or inside the building. I don't want to kill our rescuees though.
Moving like Dracula, we get it back in blood.
Okay, let's go right up here and take a look.
Ready there. On Overwatch.
Been taking a little bit too long to initiate, I think. Hopefully this will be okay. Okay, we got the other guys. Let's see if we can kill these guys with the rocket. Come on, a little bit closer. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Okay. This is it, guys. This is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. What's this rupturing blast? Alright. That's not what we're here for, though. We're here for this one. Bye-bye. Just wiped them instantly. Hi, you guys. Okay then, that was quite fun. Gotta kill this thing and gotta deal with the Frost Trooper. How do we do all of that? First, we are going to rapid target this guy. Our, what class is this one called again? Gunslinger? Whatever I nuke a lot is. Let's take the fan the hammer. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that actually did so much damage. That was actually really cool. And then after that, you can hop into this nice little nook over there where you get double-sided cover and you get to remove this guy. Oof.
Very effective.
Brutal.
Certainly glad you could join us today.
And that's why we moved into the double-sided cover, just in case there was something out there. 2 more guys to take care of. There is a chance that you could die if they both land clean shots, so we should ensure that this doesn't happen.
They will not find me.
And we can make that happen by getting Danker Dude up here. We use Shadow to get that extra mobility. And hopefully we can double flashbang. Oh, I saw it.
I gave
there we
that
go.
pussy a raspberry.
And there we go.
Look at that shit.
Fairly well controlled turn. I have had people die through half cover from disoriented enemies before, so we do have to be somewhat careful here, but I'm thinking we should be able to handle this. Now your shots are going to be kind of worthless against these guys in cover, so instead I'm going to run you up so you can throw a grenade on them. 7 enemies out of 10 to 12. There should be 1 or 2 more pods left. Let's quickly take care of this. Alright, let's see, what do we got? 50, 39. Do we have a way to clear that Overwatch from that guy back there? I want to remove that guy's Overwatch, but I'm not sure how we can do it.
Today, the paint salesman's in town.
We can chop him from this corner. which shouldn't reveal us and should get damage off on him. Let's see if that works. That actually worked! Melee Shadow is actually quite interesting for a counter to Overwatch. Unfortunately, that didn't actually kill him, and it pretty much did nothing. But it's the thought that counts.
I'm moving crazy.
92, 92. It's all about the same. Let's just throw a knife at him. That looked cool.
It was one of the most rewarding and satisfying things that I'd ever done.
And all that's left is to take care of that guy down that corner.
Let's get this show on
Got
the
a
road.
nice flank from this corner over here. And Scott, take your shot. Not quite.
I got nothing.
We've got an SMG. Do I have to use a rocket on him? I might actually have to rocket him. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to try and rocket him. No one's nearby, it's fine, it's probably safe. Maybe. Probably. 99% chance that someone won't die on our side. Hey, nice rocket. Nothing like a good ol' amount of overkill. Next round we'll hack him out with our nuke lot and we should be clear. Or Dankard. I think Dankard has a higher hack stat.
Moving like the government. I need fentanyl slime.
There is an enemy protocol for permanent 10 hack stat. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone here can actually make use of that. No, I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna use Dankard Dude to try to get the free hack stat. Just because it would be funny to have a really high hack stat Reaper. What are the chances that we actually get this? Nope.
You see it? I really did this.
Alright, that's completely fine though. Let's start running you guys out. And that is going to be a good mission. A mission where we don't even have to fight all the enemies. I would kind of like the EXP though, if possible. I'll wait around for the reinforcements. It's like 3 kills worth of EXP.
Got it. Moving.
Okay then.
Got it.
Good mission though. I honestly thought this mission was going to be a lot harder. This person with a rocket launcher just completely trivialized like half the fights. Wiped out the first pod and overkilled another guy at the end.
The Smith & Wesson got me moving like an invasive species.
Move, move, move!
Okay.
Okay then. I think
War
that's
is
about
all
everyone.
I think about.
Yeah, that's where the last group is. They are just slowly running in, taking their time.
I'm moving lucrative.
Missing the permanent +10 hack is always a little soul crushing to me. It does suck, but you know. Lots of missions in a campaign, and it's not like the hack stat is mandatory. It just doesn't feel good when you don't have a guy that's just progressing the way they should, right? And I get that feeling. I've had a couple of campaigns where I just never got a single enemy protocol. Alright, hello, new here. I just got XCOM and I'm playing Legendary difficulty. If I fail missions, does the game get harder? Should I care about expendable units like rookies? And should I care about every single mission that comes up? I would say you should definitely try to do every single mission that comes up, but if you can't do them, keeping your people alive is top priority. High ranking units is really the most important thing in XCOM, as well as equipment of course, but EXP is just something that you can't easily replace until much later on when you can like rebuy high-ranking troops. But the further you're able to get in the campaign with higher ranking the troops, the much easier it is to replace them with buying them in vanilla. Now right now what I'm playing right here is a heavily modded version of the game, so it will not be reflective of how vanilla should be played. Just as a heads up. Alright, we're going to be taking Indao. Target a soldier. A target soldier gets run and gun, 5 shield. Yeah, this is just really good. I think we definitely take this. Gunslinger over here, gonna be taking that Predator. Apple over here, extra grenades. So am I going to be going grenades on you? I guess I am. Biggest Boom's grenades. I could do Biggest Boom's rockets. Doesn't have to be grenades. The rockets might be fun, honestly. You know what? Let's do heavy duty rockets, not grenades. And Bob Ross is just raw damage, I think, right? Damage sword dude, I think so. Alright then, and we even get ourselves a brand new rookie, not too bad. One thing I don't like too much about base XCOM is at some point in the game it gets really easy, like easier than the early game. It's true, it's got the inverse difficulty curve that Firaxis likes to do. I think a lot of game devs like to design games around that because it's like, at the beginning it's hard so you can say, look, it's a really tough game, and then look, you overcame the challenges and you got really good at it towards the end. But I feel like when games are like that, it's also kind of fair because, you know, like, losing when you've put in like maybe 30 minutes into a campaign, it's much less bad than losing a campaign when you've put in like a week, right? So there is that level of considering the player's time, although it does end up making games very snowbally, so there's like some sort of balance that has to be struck. Okay, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. I had a ton of fun. But we're going to be taking a break now. I've been streaming since 12 o'clock today, and it's like 8 o'clock right now, so today's been an 8-hour stream. In the future, I probably won't be doing a full 8-hour stream, but I'll probably do like 6-hour streams, just so it's a little bit more feasible for me to do this consistently over time. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys did too. We didn't really make a lot of new characters for today's stream, but as we start picking up more rookies, we're going to have more openings, so if you guys want characters, you guys can come ask for them. And that's that. Till next time, bye-bye. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Toki. Glad you enjoyed. Taking another 5-month break. No, I'll probably be back for every day of this week, probably, up till Thursday at least, so tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll probably be streaming a bit for anywhere between 4 to 6 hours, depending on how tired I am. I'm going to try to have more manageable streams so I cannot exhaust myself. And maybe at some points I'll hold, like, I don't know, a subathon or something where we go for, like, 8 to 12-hour streams during those times, if you guys want. Maybe we'll do something like that. We'll see. But till next time, bye-bye, guys. Thanks for watching.